Hey guys, it's John here again, and it's been a while since I made a video like this and showed some records, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. I have a load of them here, and that I've bought over the past month or so, and I'm going to start off with the one that I remember buying first out of this lot. And some of them are still sealed and some are not. And first we're going to start off with Jack Russell from Great White. Rest in peace, Jack. We lost him last year, 2024. I think it was 20. Yeah, I think it was definitely 2024. But yeah, I love Great White. But this is, I think, the last thing that came out with him on, I think. This is on Deadline Music 2020, and it's an acoustic record. There's not much in here. It wasn't expensive, this, to be quite honest. I think I paid less than 20 quid for that. And this is the inner. It's not poly-lined, unfortunately. And as you guessed it, Great White, it came on white vinyl, which is very cool. And quite a lot of white vinyl stuff, mainly by the band Whitesnake, but yeah. That's the first Great White album, or Jack Russell album, because technically this is Jack Russell's Great White and not with the original or guitarist or the original other guys. So but there we go. The songs on there's not a huge amount, to be quite honest. I was quite disappointed with what songs were on it. There's the classic ones like Save Your Love, Never Change Heart, Mistreater, Lady Red Light, Gonna Get You, Rock Me and All Over Now. I think there could have been quite a few more on there, to be quite honest. There's quite a few that were missed, but yeah. It's pretty good. I've listened to it a couple of times. It is pretty good. It's worth going out and grabbing that. So it's not like amazing, but yeah, it's pretty good. So the sound on it is very good. Next one I remember getting was this one here, which I haven't really taken the shrink wrap off, and it is the Alarm and Declaration. I have the original one that was Declaration, and it's a best of from 1984 to 85. This is reissued, and it's a double record, which I'll show you. So this is that's the original cover there. So this one was just remastered from the original master tapes, and you get I think you get on release version of Where Were You Hiding, all period B-sides, US radio versions, and 12-inch mixes, and unseen photographs, original cover art, extensive sleeve notes, and complete lyrics, apparently. So this is it here. So that looks like that's the lyrics on there. There's the back. So there's all the extra tracks you get. So I think it was just side 1 and side 2, the originals, and these are the extra tracks on this side 3 and 4. So in here, I've not even played this, and I've had this sitting around for weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks. So inside, there's the original cover, and you get a big write-up, and again another person we lost. Well, it was this year actually, 2025, and that was Mike Peters, and you know, it was awesome. vocalist and very nice bloke. So that is one of the records, black vinyl, custom label, nice and weighty. And the other one, these inner sleeves are not polylined, but they are nice and chunky. And this is the other one with lots of info on there. It's got the info of all the songs that are on here. And again, another black vinyl, side 3 and 4, that one. Let me know your favourite songs of any of the ones you see, or if you own this, any of these. And but yeah, the Alarm, you know, I've been listening to the Alarm a lot this year, and unfortunately we lost Mike Peters, and I wish I'd got into him much sooner. Even though I did have a few things of theirs, I didn't really listen to them. But yeah, I feel I missed out. The next thing I went and got was this. Now, I had real problems trying to get hold of this. Amazon, who I normally get my stuff from, they had a special offer on this record. They did not want to send me a copy. So, stuff you, Amazon. I couldn't believe it because it was a real bargain. And in the end, the only one they would send me was the £30 one. And I was like, it was the same as the one they had for 15, but they were letting other people have the cheaper one. I don't know why they wouldn't send it to me. I contacted them, spoke to some guy on the phone, kept asking him, why won't you send me this record, because I buy lots of records and I have a Prime account and I pay for that yearly like everybody else probably does. And he put the phone down on me because he wasn't intelligent enough to give me the right answer. But yeah, so I got this album and I really enjoy this, and this is not very old, and it is this, and it's Extreme. I'm going to take this off because I haven't actually opened this properly. It's just been sat on the floor, and it is Extreme, and the album 6, and now this is an embossed cover. Yes, I didn't get this from Amazon in the end. I didn't pay their rip-off price of £30-something. I got this through HMV, and they sent it in a good time, and it wasn't damaged like most of the stuff Amazon send. And yeah, thank you HMV. And it was technically really the same price as the cheaper Amazon one, so I did quite well. So that's the inner part of the gatefolds. Not a lot in there, except from a cool picture. There's the track listing. Do you own this album? I think it's fantastic. And it's sort of a bit of a resurgence into listening to Extreme again. And I do have their earlier albums, but I just don't really listen to them. So, but yeah, this is really cool, and I like that video they brought out, and that song where Nuno has got that keyboard and guitar thingy on, and they're going across the Salt Flats where they do the land speed records. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below. And that song was called X Out. That was the newer one they released as a video. The other songs I like on here, Hurricane for sure. Hurricane's brilliant. There's a song Rise, and Small Town Beautiful, that was the other one. But yeah, Hurricane, what a fantastic song that is as well. Really do like that song. But yeah, let's have a look at this one. So that's the inner, the pictures of the band, or two of them. And you get this custom label there. Let me know your favourite songs on these again. Tell me what you think of these albums. And so this album actually came out, I think, was it last year? Or was it before then? I was a bit slow getting this one. But as I've watched the videos on YouTube, should I say, of their stuff off of this album, I've listened to them a lot more. So, oh, sorry. That's the other one. That's not the original drummer. And then, there we go. I'm trying to think when this came out, what year? I thought it was 2024. The writing on some of these around the edge is so tiny these days. I don't know if it's just age, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to putting that on, because there's a couple of songs there I've not actually heard yet. I'm sorry, I can't remember what they sound like, because you know when you watch, you put it on the playlist on YouTube and it just shows the album cover and it goes through them, and I've played it all the way through. I don't always register the songs. When you've got it like this in your hand and you can sit there and like listen, watch it change, well, watch the songs go through on your record player, and then have a, check them out on ear. That's the cool thing about owning the actual physical. So this came out in 2023, I think. Yeah, it's really tiny. But yeah, I'm quite slow getting that, and it is fantastic. The next one I got was this one, and I was going to do a video where I show the actual super deluxe box set that goes with this, and because I have all the others, I still haven't bought it because the price is crazy. And I'll show you what I mean. I wanted to get this, obviously, because I love Whitesnake, but the box set, even though I have the others, they just seem so expensive. And I know you get some good stuff in there, but the last couple haven't had that much extra stuff on it that warrants me buying something so expensive. I do have to get it at some point. And when I saw what was on the track list, and I thought, hang on a minute, some of those extra bits there that you don't get anywhere else are like 20 seconds or a minute or 50 seconds, and it's not really proper songs. And I don't want to hear somebody who's going blah 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 blah, blah and the thingy with a guitar for about 20 seconds and then just singing, like giving ideas of songs that they're going to do. That don't really interest me. So not on a lot of new stuff. If it's really, really old stuff from the start of someone's career that you don't get anywhere normally, then yeah. But yeah, when you've listened to a song so many times, like some of the stuff I've listened to on here, and then you get little snippets of something, their ideas, what they think, okay, that's not worth paying 70, 80 quid or 90 quid. So, but yeah, so I got the record instead because I know that these things usually go up in price, and this cost me about 23 quid, 24 quid. So I'm pleased to pay that sort of money for that. But yeah, the 2025 remix of Forevermore. Let me know if you've got it. I'm going to open it now and show you it. And there's one more record after this. Let me know if you've bought the box set and if it's worth buying, because I definitely don't think I will be buying it straight away. Well, I haven't really, because I got this first. But yeah, there's Forevermore. I don't own the original record on vinyl. I have the deluxe CD with the 2 CDs in it, and then I have the standard one as well. But yeah, so that's it inside, lyrics and everything, and that's the back. And let's see what the records look like. Oh, you get something else in here. So in here you get this, and it's just a sheet of paper with an interview with David Coverdale, and who's interviewing him? Hugh Gilmore. So yeah, I will have a read of that later. So they come in this. They're slightly polylined, yes, they are, yeah. And 2 of these, and that is the custom label there. Let me know if you've heard this and what you think of it. I've watched most of the videos on YouTube. I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm getting a bit fed up with some of these remixed Whitesnake songs. It seems like every year there's another remixed version of something that was remixed the year before, and I was starting to get a bit fed up with it. But like, I don't know how many times some of the songs on here have been remixed, either for the rock album, the love album, the blues album, the Forevermore album 2025, the what's the other one, the unzipped box set with all the, it's probably got some of these songs on it that have been remixed, remastered, redone. It gets a bit too much sometimes, and sometimes I prefer just to listen to the original. So, and there's been a few songs in the last few years that I have enjoyed that have been remixed or redone, and yeah, that has been mainly, I would, off the top of my head, Def Leppard's Love Bites and Animal, and that from, and Hysteria from the Drastic Symphonies. That's probably the only thing that has made me go, oh yeah, that's really, really cool, and I actually like some of those better than the original. So, but yeah, I stick with the originals, with the ones that are on there. So, right, this is an album that I didn't think I was going to be able to find, actually, and it's all of a sudden popped up on Amazon. Yeah, I bought from Amazon, and it came, and it was cheap, and they actually sent it. So I don't know what their thinking is. Oh, by the way, I cancelled my Prime membership with them because I'm sick and tired of their excuses and not supplying someone that's a Prime member with what you should be allowed to have. So I got this. This cost me probably about £14 in the end, and it is Aha, and it's the awesome album called True North. Absolutely love that song, True North, I'm In, and As If. Those three songs, love it, absolutely love it. This album came out in 2022, and I did buy the CD back then. Never thought I was going to get the album because it was a lot more expensive, and I just don't warrant paying £40–50 for vinyl. It's just silly, crazy money. Even 35 quid's a lot. But yeah, this was a bargain, and it's on Sony Music. I'm going to open it up and show you because I haven't opened this up. It's been sitting around for a week, and I've been itching to do a video for the past 3 weeks, and I just have not even had time to do it. So let's set out the shrink. Let me know if you own this, what you think of the album. And it's probably going to be Morton's, well, I should think it's going to be the last one anyway. Yeah, that's the picture inside. Let's hope it's not their last, but I don't see Morton. I think he's got, is it dementia or not dementia? Alzheimer's, something like that. I've forgotten what it is now, but let me know in the comments. Yeah, so we've got East, we've got North, and there's 2 records, and this is the very cool custom label. I did quite a few videos for this this album, and yeah, very, very, very cool. I absolutely love it. Oh, there's something else in here. Ooh, I'll have a look at that in a minute. So this is South, and you've got West on that side, and there's the other one, West that side. So yeah, it does say in the middle, just there. Oh, what was it? Is it missing? No, West there. So it's got West there, South on the bottom there, which is a nice little touch. And then in here you get a little booklet, and that's the back. And inside, oh, sorry for the glare, but that's the inside of that. And there's quite a few credits there. Yeah, so that's all I've got to show you, and I will hopefully see you in another video very soon. I haven't bought anything this week. This was the last one I bought, and that was more than a week ago, and that actually landed last week through the door, and I forgot all about it. That's the thing. So it was a nice surprise. I have got some other stuff to show you, but not in this video. It was stuff that I picked up at charity shops and things like that in the last month or so. That might be a long video as well. Right, cheers for watching. Keep rocking and listening to whatever it is you're listening to, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.